Step 6, view the animal table in design view. Okay, so we could go back here to home just to make sure that we're in the right view. Right now, we're in data sheet view, and then we're going to click on view and go to design view. And it's asking us to change the field size for the animal ID field. So here's our field size right up here, to long integer. So we're going to click here. We're on the animal ID field, and we're going to go to long integer. All right, and that will match our number. And change the field size for exhibit ID, which would be here, and trainer ID to long integer. So we're at exhibit ID right now, and we're going to go to long integer. And then we're going to go to trainer ID. And go to long integer as well. Save the table. Click yes in the dialog box indicating that some data will be lost. I'm going to right click on the tab. I'm going to save the table, and just like they said, some of the data may be lost, and that's okay. They told us to click yes, and that is the end of step 6. Step 7. Begin establishing relationships in the database by adding the animals, exhibits, and trainers table to the relationship window. So we're going to start back there. We're right now in design. I'm going to go back to the home tab so you know where we're at. I'm going to go to database tools, which is the 5th tab. And then I'm going to go to relationships. In the relationship window, we can add tables. We click show tables, and it says which tables would you like to add. We'd like to add the animals table, we'd like to add the exhibits table, and we'd like to add the trainers table. And now we can close the show table dialog box by hitting either close or the X. I personally like to take a moment here and go ahead and I like to take a moment and enlarge my table boxes so I can see all the fields that are in them. After we open the relationship box and add the tables, it says close the show table dialog box, which we did, resize the field list so that all fields are displayed. And I did that. Like I told you, I like to resize the table so I can see all the fields, and create a one-to-many relationship between the exhibit field and the exhibits table. So this is the exhibits field and the exhibits table, exhibits ID field, and the exhibit ID field in the animals table. So we want to click exhibit ID and drag it to exhibit ID in the animals table and let go. Then your relationship pops up. This is your relationship box, and we said we wanted to make a relationship between the exhibit ID field in the exhibits table to the exhibit ID field in the animals table. And it's asking us to enforce referential integrity. Select the option to cascade upscale the related fields, update the related fields, and click create. The database engine could not lock table animals because it's already in use by another person. Uh-oh, we didn't close it. Let's do that. One sec. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to cancel my relationship. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go ahead and save and close the animals table. Sorry for the confusion. And let's make our relationship again. We were going from the exhibit field ID to the exhibit ID in the animals table. Let's do that. And we've got our plus, and we let go. We enforce referential integrity. We cascade update related fields, and we click create. We have a one-to-many relationship. That's the end of step 7. Step 8, create a one-to-many relationship between the trainer ID field in the trainer table, so that's right here, and the trainer ID field in the animals table. So I'm going to click trainer ID. I'm going to drag it over to Animals ID to IC8 Plus. I let go, and my Edit Relationship window pops up. I have a Trainer ID in the Trainers table to the Animal ID. Oops, we wanted Trainer ID, so we're going to cancel that. We're going to try again. I missed it. It's way down here at the bottom. I apologize. So Trainer ID to the Trainer ID in Animals, let go, and this time we have the correct relationship. We're going to enforce referential integrity, select the option to cascade update related fields, and we're going to create, and we're going to right click and save, and then it tells us to close the relationship window. I'm going to right click and close, and that is the end of step 8.